Um, any other films that anyone saw?
I watched The Room for the first time.
Ooh, how was that?
It was freaking hilarious.
Did you
Yeah.
watch it with an audience?
No, I didn't watch it with a live audience. I watched it with a
Okay.
couple friends for an upcoming podcast to come out around the disaster artist.
Yeah.
But I mean, it won't. That podcast won't come out until like December. But I totally talked about listening to you guys talk about your live audience experience.
I think we said it would be the worst way to watch it for the first time, but it is the best way to watch it once you've seen it once, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I definitely want to go to a live one. There's a local theater here in Columbus that does monthly live screenings of it. So
I would recommend going, definitely.
yeah, I'll definitely have to check that out at some point. Like it was just my friend George, who I watched it with, kept calling it a trashterpiece.
Yeah.
So the people
is
you'd
it.
seen it with before, sorry, the people you saw it with, had they seen it before?
Only my friend George had. My friend Peyton had not. He and I were virgins for it.
Okay. Because I think that's part of the fun as well, is introducing people to that movie. Mm-hmm. Because just their reactions is always brilliant.
Like hearing you guys talk about your experience, like I've wanted to watch it for a long time, and I've seen clips and like different internet videos and stuff, but like hearing your guys' passion about it and like how much fun you had at the live screening of it, I was totally like, okay, like I'd already had it on my list to do for an upcoming series I'm doing on like notoriously terrible movies.
Yeah.
And so it just kind of like I bumped it up my list after hearing you guys talk about it.
Well, that's good. I'm pleased to hear that, and I'm pleased that you enjoyed it.
Yeah, that would have been a much worse story if you'd been like, it was shit, I don't know why you suggested it.
Yeah. Out of curiosity, your list of like terrible movies, what else is on there?
Like Plan 9 from Outer Space.
Yeah.
There's okay, so my friends that I'm doing it with, Peyton and George, said the next one that we're gonna do, they want to do something by Neil Breen. I've never watched any of his stuff, and they were like, "Oh my god, it's so horrible." So
I have no idea who that is.
I don't know.
Oh,
And
intriguing.
oh, I'm trying to think. Like, we've already recorded Ishtar, and I'm putting that out soon. So, I don't know. We're probably going to take suggestions for terrible movies, too. Because I don't tend to watch terrible movies. I try to avoid them. So,
Is
It's a-
Troll 2 on your list?
okay. So, Troll 2 has come up a lot, but then it runs into that I can't watch horror movies thing.
It's not. Like, you would not be scared by that movie.
Okay.
I'll rewatch it soon, just to kind of, because it's been a few years, so I'll rewatch it just to definitely confirm that. But I'm pretty certain it's so badly made that you wouldn't be able to find it scary if you tried.
Okay.
I just looked up Neil Breen, and like on IMDb, it has the known for and then 4 like thumbnails of movies.
Yeah.
It has an actor, and it looks like they've just used the same picture of this actor in 3 of the posters.
All right. So, I have something to look forward to.
Yeah, I mean, just you shouldn't judge it by its cover, but what a cover's for if not to judge.
Right.
These look terrible.
Yeah, wait, whoa, I just looked it up as well.
Oh,
I
you
see
just
what you
sent
mean.
a
I
link.
didn't understand what you were saying. Holy shit.
It's like they've got one image of an actor and gone, yeah, we'll just use that.
Oh my god.
It's not like these were all done in the same year. One was 2005 and the most recent was 2013.
Yep.
Yeah, this is weird.
That looks terrible.
Yeah,
Good luck with that.
I think Fateful Findings was the one they said they want to watch. They did say he's the kind of narcissist in the same way that Tommy Wiseau is.
Yeah. What would you give The Room out of 5?
So this was like a thing. Like if I were to give it a rating as a film,
Yeah.
it would be like 0 stars. Or
Okay.
like
Yep, accurate.
like but if I were to give it a rating on being like an unintentional comedy, it's like 4 or 4.5, like it's
Yeah.
hysterical, but they were
I mean,
making a drama, so like
Yeah, there's often like a conversation I see on Twitter, which is, what do you think the best movies are, and what are your favourite movies, and how do you kind of define that distinction? Whereas I personally, I couldn't say what makes a movie like technically good or whatever, because that doesn't really interest me as much as looking at something and going, oh, how much did I enjoy this? Because I guess I'm very narcissistic like that. So I can only rate movies based on my like enjoyment factor of them. So something like The Room gets rated really highly.
Yeah.